warriors, my friends, my extended family, welcome to another important video. Yes, Beyond Anxiety, What to Expect on the Path to Freedom is now available on Amazon. And I'm so excited that you're going to be reading this book. Pick it up on Amazon today. And my friends, when I make content, when I make these videos, when I make podcasts, when I do lives and such, I'm always listening. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to my own intuition. I'm always listening. And what I'm brought to is based on what people need in this very moment. And what I feel like you need right now isn't so much the words, hey, everything's going to be all right, because you've heard that multiple times before. If I give you something that is already expected, it's going to do nothing for your healing journey. So instead, when we discuss anxiety symptoms, as we're going to do today, I want to share with you a deeper understanding around your anxiety symptoms, because if we can tap into this sort of wisdom, we will feel enlightened. When we feel enlightened, we can begin perceiving these anxiety symptoms differently and creating new associations towards them. And that's what we want to do. With anxiety and these lingering symptoms, I remember what my days were like. I would wake up in the morning and right away, almost instantly, I would be brought towards my body. And the more I was brought towards my body and the things that could go wrong because of the sensations and symptoms that I was feeling, I was then brought towards stories. Stories around the catastrophic end to it all. I would die young. I would never be able to achieve what I want to achieve. I would never be able to give back. I would leave my family behind. Catastrophic story after catastrophic story based around a feeling in the body. And I would go get these things checked out constantly. And every single time, as always, Dennis, there's nothing wrong with you physically. We can't find it. And I was searching for something to be wrong so that I could take care of it. Throughout the day, it was all about active overthinking. Throughout the day, I never found any kind of peace. I was never able to tap into my ability to slow down and see the world around me, to experience what was around me. I wasn't there, but rather, I was in my own head, and because I was in my own head so much, my physical symptoms got worse. And so this active overthinking mind throughout the day led me towards the evening, and in the evening, I don't know about you, comment below if you can resonate with what I'm saying. In the evening, it was time for victimhood. Oh God, what a difficult day I went through again. Is this going to be my life? And I would take it out on other people, my family, my friends. I would distance myself from the ones that loved me so much. And in the evening, I felt very sorry for myself. Very sorry for myself. What a life I've been given. Why? And this was daily life for me until I understood my anxiety symptoms better. We, as health anxiety sufferers and anxiety sufferers, lost faith in people. We lost faith in reality. We lost faith in ourselves. Now, the clinging on to symptoms is a result of a fear of losing more of that power and energy. You can sense this. We've lost a lot. We've been let down quite a bit in our lives from childhood onwards. And now we're afraid of losing ourselves completely, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. We're so afraid. And because we're so afraid, we cling on to these bodily symptoms because they give us a sense of control over our lives. They give us a sense of certainty when there really was no certainty when we were growing up. It was all uncertain. We were always afraid. And so because of this understanding, we can say, you know what? As much as I'm clinging on to my anxiety symptoms and the stories that come with them because of the need for certainty and control in my life, the truth is that at this point in my life, if I can gain a certain amount of respect and understanding around losing the control I'm trying to gain, what's going to happen is I'm going to gain the kind of control I truly want. This is reverse to what your inner child is telling you right now, because your inner child doesn't want to let go of what's familiar, and that is the fear and the addiction to suffering. All it knows is suffering. I know you had good times in your life back in the day, right? But those good times, many of them, didn't come naturally. You had to be around somebody. You had to be at an event. You had to have something externally to make you feel happier and at peace with yourself. Now, finally, you're starting to learn more about yourself and reality. And the truth is that you don't need anything. You can be barefoot, walking on the grass with no one around you and nothing going on. And that's when you truly are met with inner peace. The fear of letting go of these anxiety symptoms is driven by the uncertainty of what may arise. You're afraid. I know you are. And that's okay. It's okay to be afraid. If you do take on the perception around your anxiety symptoms, that is, it's all safe. They're all emotionally driven. Yes, there may be some trauma left over, fragments in my subconscious mind and body that I have to reframe daily. If you do take on these new perceptions, you don't know what the other side is like. And many times these defense mechanisms tend to arise. We tend to go, well, I don't know what to do. You know what to do. You're afraid of what you know. That's the truth. You're afraid of what's on the other side, which is inner peace. You're afraid of what other people may think of you. You're afraid of creating your own identity and your own reality. I know you're afraid, but at the same time, that being afraid can be embraced. You can embrace that world of uncertainty, my friends. I've been where you are, and I've been on the other side. And what I can tell you is that, yes, healing is not I do something for myself and automatically I'm tapping into that inner peace and happiness. No, that's not what healing is. Healing is sacrifice. You have to sacrifice your old ideas. You have to sacrifice all the different people that are living in your mind, body, and spirit, because you are being led in a million different directions each and every day. An idea from your mother back in the days leading you this way. A belief from your father back in the days leading you this way. A behavior from a teacher is leading you this way. And you're being led in all sorts of directions. And the truth is that as much as you think that you're the cause of all of this, you are not. You have been programmed and conditioned to be this way and to be connected to the addiction to suffering. My friends, there's a whole new world waiting for you on the other side. And on the other side, more than anything, there is trust. There is trust in not knowing the answer to something. There is trust in putting yourself in a vulnerable situation and not needing to know what the outcome is to that situation. There is trust in yourself and the path that you are on. There's no questioning as to whether you're doing something right or wrong. There's no questioning as to what you need to do next. Your heart will lead you. And many times, when we find that we're overcoming the old perception over the anxiety symptoms and coming up with the new ones, what's happening is you're starting to trust that you can move yourself. It's like moving to a brand new house. You're moving from a place of in your head all the time to in your heart. And when you're in your heart, what tends to happen is maybe the answers aren't laid out so obviously, but they are more subtle. And you are starting to listen to that heart sense and that intuition that says, hey, you're on the right path with the right people, doing the right things. All you have to do is trust in what you know. It's unfamiliar territory to visit a place of trust in the uncertain. I know how unfamiliar it can be. But let me tell you something. The key to your freedom is your ability to embrace the unfamiliar. As much as the unfamiliar looks unsafe to the inner child, guess what? The adult knows better. Everything evolves, everything changes. And let me tell you something, you will also change with all those changes. And you will get to a better place in your life. Just comment below. Tell me what the biggest clarity you gained today was from this video. I want to hear from you. I want to connect with you. I want to share that unconditional love with you. Instead of fighting, instead of striving, I want you to live in a place of flow, where your life has a sense of flow, like a conversation with someone that takes no effort whatsoever. You can live in this place. Trust. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Remember, Beyond Anxiety is now out on Amazon. Pick it up today. I can't wait till you read this book. And remember that you are more than anxiety. Don't ever forget it. Share this video with someone who needs it today. Bye-bye.